PGN-NEWS, where we are all about your business.
Raashaan Myers here with PGN-NEWS. Today's locally grown segment, we will be talking with LaTondra Campbell, Fat Rascal. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Awesome, awesome. So, of course, here on Locally Grown, we talk to local vendors here in the city of Louisville about their businesses, food mainly. And, of course, we have an amazing spread here today. Just kind of tell us about Fat Rascal and what you guys are all about.
So I'm the owner of Fat Rascal's food truck and catering. What we do is a little bit of everything. So we have a food truck, a full service catering company, as well as a baking business to go along with it. So we're your one-stop shop for all your catering and food truck needs.
How did this whole thing come about?
Absolutely. So I had a baking business, and when I met my husband, he was a chef for a local steak company. And a little bit after we got married, I kept seeing this food truck in the neighborhood, and I was like, go over there and see if they want to sell that. And so they did, and we just got rolling from there. We bought it on Derby Day, and I think our next event was in like 2 weeks following. And we just kind of, he had the chefing side of it, I had the baking side of it, and so we just kind of put our heads together. And it's a passion, so it doesn't feel like a job. So we just put our heads together and just came up with this amazing company.
And they say if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Absolutely. So what we have out here today is a charcuterie board. This is what we would kind of put out for like a wedding, a bridal shower, any type of party. What I'm going to build for you right now are these charcuterie cups, which just kind of makes it a bit more friendlier as far as not everybody having to touch the same thing and, the same utensils and all of that. So we'll do something like this, again, for a wedding or for a party, a bridal shower. It's a great little appetizer to get, people ready for the main course. So we build it up individually. We'll put it on something like a tower or something like that, just to display it. And then everybody can just come up and, get a taste of a little something before the main meal is served.
And if you could, just talk about the peer group network and what they've done to help you.
The peer group itself is such an amazing network to tap into, because there are so many different people that have so many different hats. And if you need somebody to be a photographer, you have the phone number right there. If you need somebody to be the caterer, you need somebody to coordinate an event or put something together, you have all of that in-house. It's an amazing group.
Well, LaTondra, I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much. This is Raashaan Myers for Locally Grown here on the PGN Network, and we'll be back.
And new investments coming to underserved communities in Kentucky. Charter and Hope Credit Union announced a partnership today. The organization teaming up to give $1 million in loans to small businesses across Kentucky. Businesses like those found in West Louisville, the community leaders say, have been ignored far too long.
Number of entrepreneurs in the West End is not any different from a number of entrepreneurs in the East End. The difference is access to capital, and that's why Spectrum's investment in Hope matters so much, because what we need in this community is access to capital.
Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear also speaking at today's event, saying he's happy to see private businesses investing in Kentucky communities who need it most. He says this will help provide growth capital, create new jobs, and strengthen businesses.
Hello, you guys. My name is Deja with PGN-NEWS, and I'm here with Aaron Jordan. He has created this Louisville Juneteenth event, extravaganza, actually. So I'm here to talk to him a little bit about his event. Well, first and foremost, how has this year changed your life?
This year has been super impactful as we come out of civil unrest and go into working towards policy change that's going to be beneficial for the protesting that we did. We're stepping into boardrooms, we're telling truth to power, and we're trying to be impactful as we move towards Black liberation.
Excellent. And Aaron Jordan has been just that. With the Black Complex, he has set a new trend in the city. So this Juneteenth event, how did you guys come together? How long did it take? And like planning, how did that really work out?
So essentially last year during civil unrest, we basically protested up here for Juneteenth, and we had about 5,000 folks in and out of the park from about 3 to 9, the same time frame this year. So the park was so appreciative of how respectful and diligent and consistent our work was from last year. They said that we can do it this year, but there's red tape. You got to go through the processes. So this year, put my corporate man hat on, my entrepreneur hat on, and made sure that all of the paperwork was turned in on time, that I met deadlines, that regulations were followed, insurance, and all the things, right? And so, yeah, the community came together. I have several partners that came on board this year, enthusiastic about the work that we're doing, some of which include Jedi, Churchill Downs, Derby City Gaming, Kentucky Fund for the Arts, JP Davis and Partners, and there are a few others that I would like to give credit actually where it's due, so yeah.
Excellent. So where can they find more information about the Black Complex and what your movement is doing?
Find more information at www.blackcomplexlouisville.com. Check out our website and sign up for our newsletter. That's the best way to keep up with what we're doing and what's up to date.
Hey, what's going on? This is Raashaan Myers here with PGN-NEWS here at FDKY BBQ, talking to one of the wonderful proprietors of FDKY, Mr. Joe Kelly. You know, we're out here at PGN-NEWS. We always like to put a focus on local businesses, both large and small. FDKY is what I would consider to be one of the challengers trying to punch up in weight, trying to compete with the big guys around here. Just tell us a little bit about FDKY and what you guys are just all about as a company.
Okay, well, I'm in charge of the marketing and the advertising for us, and we try not to spend a whole lot of money on that because I think Louisville's a very word-of-mouth town, and it's more about who you know than what you know. So that's kind of been we've had a guerrilla mindset about that, you know. But, I mean, the truth is the owner is a U of L grad. Our pitmaster is a U of L grad. I'm a U of L grad. The guy who came up with all the recipes is retired from the athletic department. So, you know, we are a very U of L-centric. Kentucky fans, y'all are welcome too. You know. But, yeah, you know, it's just we're trying to have fun in this city. Louisville's a fun city, and it's a good place to sell food.
Absolutely. I know. I totally agree with you. Now, let me ask you, because it's a very interesting name. You have a very interesting logo, FDKY. We see the fire department. Where did the inspiration behind the name come from?
Very simple. As I mentioned before, the gentleman who's retired from the athletic department, his grandfather taught him everything he knows about making barbecue, and he was a fireman. So we decided, you know, that's a pretty cool thing, because the other thing is, who doesn't love firemen? Firemen just show up, do the job. They're the guys who, you know, you talk about heroes. Come on, man. We're taught at a very young age to run out of burning buildings, and these fools show up with a garden hose and go get to work. So God bless y'all. And we just thought it was a fun theme. It also goes with the smokehouse. You know, everything just sort of kind of worked itself out.
I love it. You know, the flames, the smoke, the barbecue, firemen. I love it. Like the whole everything about it. A, what is the best thing on the menu? And B, if you were wanting to come out here and try some of the wonderful items at FDKY, do you have any pointers or tips for anybody here in Louisville?
Absolutely. You got to try our brisket. I'll put it up with anybody in the state. I love our ribs. Unfortunately, due to the cost of chicken wings, we've had to cut back to only doing them on Wednesdays. So here's the big thing, because we are in J-Town. We're at 9606 Taylorsville Road. That's not necessarily convenient when you're pulling off the Watterson. So if you're going to make a trip out here, please call ahead and make sure that we have everything in stock. Some days we run out. We cook everything you eat day of. So when it's gone, it's gone.
Hey, and let me tell you something about these chicken wings, folks. Like, Joe is not kidding. When you want to get out there and you want to try something, and the chicken wings are absolutely amazing, make sure, A, you call early, because I have seen people come out and literally make trips just to come and sell them out of chicken wings. So that's definitely important. You got to get in early.
Or we have a day where we plan on smoking 200 of them, and somebody calls us at 10:30 before the store is even open and says, hey, I need 150 of them. So please call ahead, because we don't want you wasting gas or your time. Your time is valuable.
There we go. Well, I tell you what, Joe, I cannot wait for this amazing event to get started. Big guys eating barbecue, FDKY. If you guys are out here in the J-Town area, please come out, check them out. Joe, I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that FDKY is doing. You've been a great partner for a good little while now, so thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, and tell them Raashaan sent you.
Hey, there it is. Hey, for this Raashaan Myers, PGN News, and we're out.
PGN News, where your business is our business.